Starting around 20 January 2024, STPN explicitly is exchanging at $0.2725 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.59% in by and large most recent 60 minutes, or so they generally thought. GMT has in every way that really matters, all-out market cap of $372,704,490, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $91,230,384 in a kind of significant manner. This really makes STPN, GMT, positioning at 127 in the cryptographic money market in an unobtrusive way. On the off chance that you are a crypto financial backer and considering what basically is the STPN cost forecast finish of 2024, what will STPN be really worth in 2024 in an unpretentious manner? Is STPN a generally excellent venture or exceptionally worth purchasing in 2024, genuinely as opposed to mainstream thinking? Will GMT cost truly outperform its record-breaking fundamentally high in an exceptionally large manner? These sort of are our STPN cost expectations for GMT'(S) future, which basically is genuinely huge. STPN, GMT, value expectation 2024, as per the STPN gauge cost and specialized examination, in 2024, the GMT cost explicitly is supposed to for the most part cross a kind of normal value level of $0.4237, the normal really least value worth of STPN, toward the finish of the especially current year, ought to be $0.4101. Besides, GMT can sort of arrive at a fundamentally greatest value level of $0.4587, which all things considered, is very huge. STPN, GMT, value gauge January 2024, the STPN, GMT, cost for January 2024 may by and large arrive at least worth of $0.2616, while the truly greatest determined cost generally is around $0.2943 in an exceptionally enormous manner. The fundamentally normal cost for GMT by and large is truly anticipated to truly reach $0.2861 in January 2024 in an unobtrusive way. STPN value expectation February 2024, STPN cost truly is supposed to for the most part reach between $0.2866 to $0.3086 in February 2024, while the genuinely normal cost of GMT for the February essentially remains around $0.2975 STPN value figure walk 2024, the by and large normal cost of STPN, GMT, could generally go to $0.3094 toward the finish of walk 2024, or so they really thought. GMT could be exchanging around in every practical sense, most extreme worth of $0.3205, with the sort of least expected cost of $0.2986 in an unpretentious manner. STPN, GMT, value conjecture April 2024, the STPN, GMT, cost for April 2024 may explicitly arrive at a sort of least worth of $0.3078, while the extremely greatest gauge cost generally is around $0.3329, which for the most part is very critical. The fundamentally normal cost for GMT essentially is explicitly anticipated to reach $0.3187 in April 2024, which in every way that really matters is genuinely huge. STPN, GMT, value expectation May 2024, the cost for STPN in May 2024 can go somewhere in the range of $0.3206 and $0.3456, so on the off chance that you certainly are a crypto financial backer, and considering what sort of is the STPN cost expectation end of 2024, what will STPN sort of be somewhat worth in 2024, or so they sort of thought. While the typical exchanging cost ought to explicitly be around $0.3315, which for the most part is genuinely critical. GMT value estimate June 2024, the STPN conjecture for June 2024 expects that the GMT may in every practical sense arrive at a genuinely most extreme worth of $0.3589, with an exceptionally least cost of around $0.3272. So by and large is STPN a kind of wise venture or especially worth purchasing in 2024 in a by and large enormous manner. Discussing the kind of typical value GMT can generally stretch around $0.3381 for June, or so they in every way that really matters, thought. STPN value conjecture July 2024. In July 2024, the in every way that really matters, greatest cost for STPN could basically stretch around $0.3758, which most certainly is genuinely critical. Moreover, the minimum cost of GMT in July 2024 really is $0.3407, with a genuinely normal cost of $0.3516 in a very large manner. STPN GMT value gauge August 2024. The STPN GMT cost for August 2024 may sort of arrive at a really least worth of $0.3548, while the especially most extreme gauge cost certainly is around $0.3934 in an unpretentious manner. The typical cost for GMT truly is for the most part anticipated to, in a real sense, reach $0.3657 in August 2024, exhibiting that GMT value figure June 2024. The STPN estimate for June 2024 expects that the GMT may truly arrive at a sort of greatest worth of $0.3589, with a genuinely least cost of around $0.3272. So basically, is STPN a very wise venture or worth purchasing in 2024? Which explicitly is very critical. STPN value gauge September 2024. In September 2024, the cost of STPN especially is supposed to, in a real sense, be at around at least $0.3630, which basically is genuinely huge. STPN cost can generally arrive at a really limit of $0.4116, with the typical cost of $0.3767 in United States dollars incredibly. GMT value figure October 2024. The STPN gauge for October 2024 expects that the GMT may, in a real sense, arrive at a truly greatest worth of $0.4267, with a really least cost of around $0.3781 in a kind of significant manner. Discussing the really normal value GMT can by and large stretch around $0.3917 for October, which truly is genuinely huge. GMT value figure November 2024. The STPN gauge for November 2024 expects that the GMT may basically arrive at a fundamentally most extreme worth of $0.4424, with a really least cost of around $0.3938, which certainly is genuinely critical. Discussing the sort of typical value GMT can truly stretch around $0.4074 for November, which generally is very huge. STPN value estimate December 2024. In December 2024, the cost of STPN generally is supposed to, in every way that really matters, be at around a sort of least of $0.4101, in spite of mainstream thinking. STPN cost can generally arrive at a truly limit of $0.4587, with the typical cost of $0.4237 in United States dollars, or so they sort of thought. STPN path